My name is Kerry Johnson. I'm involved with a community center project in the Acaciaville, Jordantown, Conway area. And we've been pretty much working on this project since August 2014. We're to a point now where we're just received a deed for the land, clearing the land, and hope to do some sod turning within the next couple of months. It's going to significantly impact the area, Digby in general, but specifically for our community. It was a result of a human rights case that was settled back in 2005. There were some settlement items that came out of that as a result of that human rights case, and one of them was a community center for the community to congregate. They had no place to go. But we came up with a model on how we're going to do this, and if you include everybody right from the very get-go, and then we had to come up with our story, why we're having this and what it means to the community, then people started to join in and says, yeah, you're right, we need to continue on with this thing. So this is what we included. So we included the whole area. And for us, it's not, we haven't progressed perhaps education-wise or economically in our community, but now we have an opportunity to do that and take the lead in that. So coming from our community perspective, we're inviting in. We say, okay, we have a community center here. Here we can teach excellence, the Center of Excellence. We can go and look at diversity. What does Digby look like now? This was Digby back in the 70s, where we weren't being educated, where we didn't prosper economically, but that's 70s. We're here today. Let's put something for the future. Let's work together at that. I think we're in the proper time in Canada, specifically, I guess you could say, that there is change. People are having a hard time with change. I see that, but I mean, it's needed. As a person who's lived it, not having it, and then moving away because of it, and then coming back with my children here and saying, no, this ain't going to happen any longer. Yeah. That's my feeling on it. That's my personal feeling on it. And I'm coming back and I'm making a change. I'm not upset about it. I was at the time. I was that angry teenager. Yeah, I'm not angry anymore, but I like to see change. And a lot of the folks that I went to school with are in positions now where we can make that change. We have that relationship. So I mean, this is for I'm going to see this is a big change, not for our community only, our community, but in Digby as a whole, the county as a whole. Nova Scotia. I see Nova Scotia as a tourist area. I think that's how we're trying to sell Nova Scotia. I seen the action plan, the cultural action plan last year. I read it not once, twice, because I wanted to study it. And I can see our community, I can see the Digby area fitting in that. I mean, it's a beautiful place to come visit. There's many, I mean, Digby town, for the most part, has stepped up and fit within the tourist industry here in Nova Scotia. And I see our community as being a part of that now. I see with our community center and inviting tourists to our area, we'll have our culture in it. It'll give them reason to come here. I see all kinds of opportunities in that, and how we can really thrive as a small destination area here in Nova Scotia, and broadening that for all the cultures here in Nova Scotia, and particularly Digby County, because we have the 4 founding cultures. People are saying Digby County, but I'll say across Canada, because we have the Acadian, we have the First Nations, we have the Black Loyalists, and you have the Loyalists that came here, and the Planters. They were all here in Digby County to bring those 4 cultures together and create something in Nova Scotia that's perhaps not talked about much. We can do that here in Digby County.